story tonight, guys. I don't know. I didn't do any type of, say, really deep diving research, but I want to know where this father, who is Sean Kingston father. Anybody in the chat know that? I want to know because if these two kids raised by their mother, and the outcome is this, she failed as a mother. These kids learned that habit from somewhere, and I believe they learned from her. Because throughout all of this, I'm not hearing anything about the father. Is the father still alive? Or they had some falling out or whatever the situation is? I'm not hearing anything about the father, but this lady here, the mother, with no eyebrow, looking like me no know what. And this is the example as a mother she set for her kids. Good role model, good teaching, good morals, good character. She taught them very well. Very well. To be criminals. I don't know about his sister here. Nadema, something like that. I don't know her. I forgot how to pronounce her name. But her last name is Morris. Morris. I just don't understand how in a family I could understand you have the one, as they say, the black sheep of the family, right? But I cannot understand how the mother, the son, and the daughter, she got caught stealing at Target a year ago. Remember, she's a big time or whatever on social media or Instagram. Over 450,000 people following her on social media. Now she been exposed. So now she didn't return. She didn't return back to court. She didn't go to court. So you know how the system operates. If you don't go back to court to answer to what the charges against you, the system automatically put out a warrant for your arrest. So she according to the information that I read earlier, she reside in Florida, but according to the to information and toward the police saying that she probably skipped town and went back to Kingston, Jamaica. And don't forget, people, Sean Kingston arrest with an ankle monitor, bracelet, GPS on, cannot leave the house, cannot go nowhere without asking the judge for permission. The other day, he asked the judge to go to some functioning to perform. I don't know if it was Summer Fest or whatever it is. The judge said, hell no. You should have been doing all of that before you and your mother decide to do your spree, crime spree. So now the sister got herself in some trouble a year ago, got arrested at Target, failed to appear at court. Now they have a warrant for her. They're trying to track her down, but they said rumors are, I'm not sure. According to the report, she probably went back to Kingston, Jamaica. Hmm. Hmm. Let me tell you something, guys. This case is a very public case, and there's a possibility they will go and get her. To do their time, then get deported. She can't come back. She cannot come back. I'm sure it's going to pop up in the system because the system they have now, guys, very high tech. So I doubt it. She can't come back, but they could go get her for her to do the time. Or, all right, let her come. Let her pass through. As soon as you come, you enter American soil. You go through custom. You do a regular thing. And as soon as you're about to leave, sir, come with me. You just grab you on the on just come behind you, grab you. Oh, yeah, what's going on? What's going on? No, you're not going nowhere. You have a warrant. So she currently have a warrant for her arrest in the state of Florida. So we're waiting for the next move. What the next move will be, who knows? Under this administration, anything is possible, guys. You see how's everything going. No one is blind. No one. If you are living in this present time of how the world is going, and you bury your head like an ostrich in the ground and say, you know what, I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to know. I'm going to bury. You are a fool, an idiot. You have to pay attention to what's going on in the world, so you know what's going on. Even though some of the things that they put on, whatever on the news or whatever it is, some of it might not be true, it's false, whatever it is. But you always have to remember, there's truth to everything. People might turn it and twist it to their liking and do what they want to do with it, but you got to understand, people, you know, the truth is always there no matter what. So now you have these three people in a family household, all have the same mindset to steal, take things that don't belong to them, and think it's okay. And this been going on for years because, according to court papers and doing some homework, I brought I also spoke on this, not you know a couple times back, a couple video, because when the situation when she got, what I mean. So it's like all these people, man. You know, I don't know, man. I just don't know how these people decided to just do this and think it's okay, and they're not going to get away with it, and think for years and years, thinking they're not being watched, and people not be, and now all of what they've been doing for years and years, caught up with them, and now they're facing almost 20 years in prison. The mother, she gonna get hard time. She know she I don't think she gonna get some time. You know why, guys? Because in a couple years ago, she did federal time for same thing, for fraud. So I don't think the judge gonna have any type of leniency towards her. You know what I mean? Because this lady been doing this for a while, and she been slapped on the wrist, not doing a year in federal prison. Okay, you did your time, you came out, but a couple years later, you're back in the same situation, but even deeper in mess. So how's she gonna get out of this? The only way she gonna get out of this, she gonna do her time, and hopefully she get out if she's still alive. She's what, 62, 64, whatever years old, and if she do 10 years, 20 years, she's done. She's done, guys. She's done. She's done. You know what I mean? She's done, guys. You know what I mean? And the sad thing, and a lot of people not speaking about it. You have some people on YouTube, commentary on this. The sad thing about it, man, way I'm looking at it, man, it's sad. A family will spend years and years in prison because of a lifestyle. You know what I mean? And Sean Kingston, you know what I mean? It's not like he was this guy is a very popular singer. You know what I mean? Have a lot of hits. What type of lifestyle that you are living that you have to create this type of fake scheming and lying and fake papers and fraud and all type of charges. And now this man find himself on home arrest with a GPS monitor on his ankle, cannot leave the house. Most likely he's like a prisoner in his own house, living in his sister house. He's living in his sister house in Florida at this present time. And his sister is nowhere to find. They're saying that she went to Jamaica. So she went back to her home country. And like I said, guys, there's a strong possibility because the way this everything's going right now in the world, you know what I mean, you did a crime, number one, you're not a citizen, you came in, you did a crime, you left. There's a strong, the way things going, man. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if you go get her, man, for her to do the time. She do the time, whatever, and then she get deported. You know what I mean? Listen, I wouldn't be surprised, guys. There's nothing possible in this world that you think that cannot happen. It can. It can. Never say never because you never know. You know what I mean? How ironic. People will say, yeah, this not gonna happen, this not gonna happen. And when it happen, they look at you like, oh man, whoa, look. No. There's nothing surprising to me, guys. And I keep it real. There's nothing surprising that what will happen on this planet, in this earth, because people just want to do what they want to do. But you know what I mean? Thank God we have rules, we have laws of the land that people have to abide by and live by. And if they don't want to live by it and be respectable and conduct themselves, as a productive, respectable person, human being, then if you go outside and do what you want to do and think your negative and positive vibe is right, then you're gonna have problems. But when the problem, when you think everything is good, and when those things get finished with you, man, when that bad vibes get finished with you, you are in trouble because you're not gonna have no friends because the way you treat people, because you think that you know you have power to do that, but you don't. You know, you're always saying, man, the same people you see you climbing up when you're going up there, it's the same people you're gonna see coming down because it's just it's just sad, man. It's sad, people. You know how you have a mother, a son, and a sister doing some behind the scene trickery and all type of looking at 20 years. Sean Kingston, his mother, treats about 20 years. Mother do 20 years, she's done. And I think she's gonna do. I believe the mother gonna do a lot of times, guys. You know, because you got to understand, if I'm a judge, and I'm keeping it real, if I'm a judge, and 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 I'm looking at your record, your past record, because it's going to be, even though I can't use it against you because you did your time for it, as they say, you pay your debt to society, right? But I still do have access to your, as they say, your rap sheet, your record. And he's going to look at it and say, oh my, it's okay. This person, you know, it's not the first time this person, because we figured that she would have learned when she did her first bid in the federal joint. You figure that she would have came out and be working and being someone productive of society, contributing, paying tax, and turn her life around and doing the right thing. But no, no, that was just too good to be true. So this lady decided to go back to her wicked and evil way, back in that type of lifestyle. And now that lifestyle caught up with all three of them, the mother, the son, and the daughter. I don't know how deep the daughter is, you know what I mean? But I'm looking at her social media, man. People. Oh boy, I am telling you guys, I am telling you what people do for money, man. What people do for the mighty dollar. As they say, for the bag. For the bag. For the bag, guys. All for the bag. All for money. People is compromising their morals and character for money, because people are desperate. You know, people are desperate in these times. You know, and people want to, live a certain lifestyle or get accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and when that can't happen, when it's falling apart, they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to handle it. So therefore, listen, people, when you put yourself in a certain position and knowing what you're doing is wrong, but you continue to do it, you hear this now. The truth is this: you are responsible daily. So all of these three individuals will be held accountable in a court of law. Who's gonna be doing 10 years? Who's gonna be doing 20 years? Who's gonna be doing 15 years? It's not gonna be a nice look there, man. It's not. Because the judge gonna say you learned nothing. You should be shaming yourself. All three of you coming in my court as a mother, and you have your kids in here all doing the same thing. Where did I learn that behavior from? Who taught them? Where did they see this behavior from? Where did it start from? You have to ask these questions, man, because if it started at a young age and no one corrected you, but they wanted to be like that, or you was trained to be like that, or but no, I'm not going to say trained, but when you reach a certain age, no right from wrong. You have to be held accountable for your actions. So therefore, man, people, I don't know, man. To be honest, people, people do anything for money, man. People just don't care no more. They just want money. As I say, I want the bag, the bag. All these females setting all these demands. If you're not making this amount of money, amount of money, then you're not in their category. Selling themselves. The highest bidder get it. The highest bidder. Nah, people, I'm telling you, man. For the love of money. For the love of money. Yes, guy, for the love of money. You know what I mean? I'm a firm believer, man. If you don't work hard for what you have and know what, just be, you know. I wonder, I also was thinking, man, I wonder how these people feel now, man. I wonder what's going through their mind, like, you know, oh my God, we're gonna go to jail. Sean Kingston now, you know, counting the days. Because I think they both will be sentenced July 11th. And I think July 11th is a so July 11th, people, July 11th, their fate will be given to them. How many years, who's doing what, where, this, that, all that information will be given because